Hey everybody, 25 here. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard about the recent Sprunky drama, and this video is not going to be about it mainly. It's mainly going to be about the giant cause of it, otherwise known as the internet that we all use. So, quick context. I'm going to be calling the actual person who created Sprunky, Sprunky Dev, to preserve their identity. And so, and the actual perpetrator, the hacker, bad, well, fake Parlo, because he masqueraded as the YouTuber Parlo. And if you want a more precise, say, understanding, go watch Parlo's video. I'll probably link that in the description. So, without further ado, context. So, Sprunky Dev created Sprunky as a sort of as a spin-off of a game called Incredibox, and he did it as like a thing on the side. He was 15. He's 15 years old. Sprunky wasn't exactly made for popularity. However, it got popular really quickly. It's a simple game that involves putting hats on little things, sprunkies, and there's a little horror-esque with the black hat thing. I'm not going to go into detail, but yeah, it became insanely popular. And if you've seen, well, if you've been on the internet longer than 2 minutes, you'll know that if something gets really really popular, there is usually stuff done about it, like a lot of content farms, bad stuff, not safe for work, so on and so forth. But which is what's happened with the Amazing Digital Circus quite recently. So that's what happened with Sprunky. People saw these content farms slop and wasn't very good. Basically, people hated it. People hated it. Started harassing Sprunky. Thought he was the cause of it. Now, one of these people who thought it was, Sprunky's fault was fake Parlo, who is notorious for doxing people and had even at some point threatened the actual Parlo's moderation team on Discord. So, fake Parlo did basically trick him, trying to think, trick Sprunky Dev. He tricked Sprunky Dev into clicking a link and running a program on on Sprunky Dev's computer that essentially gave fake Parlo access over everything in Sprunky Dev's computer. Now, Sprunky Dev felt like it was just 10 viruses in general. So, clicked the link that ran the program as moderator, and Sprunky Dev's Discord got hacked. That is what at first happened. So, fake Parlo spams incoherent messages and does his best to screw the server. He does a lot of stuff against Discord's TOS to try and get the server taken down, and he whilst in Sprunky Dev's Discord, as him, said he was underage, which would under any circumstances get the user immediately terminated off Discord. Now, eventually, Sprunky Dev's Discord got after the raid and subsequent hacking, got deleted, effectively removed, and everybody in it, despite whether they were online or offline at the time, they got a warning or were even banned by Discord just for being a part of the server. After that, uh, Sprunky Dev said he would stop working on Sprunky because he needed to focus on his mental health. So, fake Parlo sent an ultimatum. Either Sprunky Dev openly admit that he wasn't going to be working on Sprunky anymore and say it was fake Parlo's fault, or fake Parlo basically doxes him, releases all his information. Now, Sprunky Dev was very stressed, obviously, and said in a number of announcements that yes, he was quitting doing Sprunky for now, but he was going to he was working on an update and going to release it soon. Then he would kind of just stop. Any other hacker, to be honest, would have probably stepped in the bigger man and stepped down here. Basically saying to themselves, this 15-year-old game developer has said they're not going to be working on this cringe game anymore. So, better leave it. But that is not what happened. Instead, fake Parlo made threats, released the docs information regardless, and made even more ultimatums demanding $500 unless he wanted to be given a welcome visit. And a lot of their threats. As well as that, Sprunky Dev's Scratch account, which he made Sprunky on, its Scratch game, got hacked, and everything that he had been working on, whether it was Sprunky or not, was deleted. So he ended up releasing a half-finished update. I'd imagine he's under a lot of stress right now, and let's get on to why the reason this happened. You see, the internet, I've noticed it's gone increasingly toxic. It's gone from, I remember, comments were, normal, was fine, not much going on, hey, it's my favourite YouTuber and all that. But now, with so many big YouTubers like SS Sniper Wolf, Koofy, even Dream, having been accused of something and that thing either be true or partially true. And basically, I think the internet's gone more toxic. Wait, why am I repeating myself? Basically, everybody's just devolved into hate. If you disagree with somebody on the internet, there'll be likely a massive swarm of people, unless you're a small creator like me, there'll be a massive swarm of people in your comments going no because of this, hate you, kill yourself, whatever. Twitter is the exact epitome of this. It's not really I believe it's, when it was first created, it wasn't supposed to be political, but it's gone into, the political version of Facebook nowadays. And in fact, a lot of the threats made on Sprunky were on Twitter. Most people were, and as well as that, people have begun blaming Parlo, the actual Parlo, for what has happened, despite him not being the hacker and having nothing to do with this. As well as also there was a lot of hate on YouTube, and I think fake Parlo also released footage of Sprunky Dev talking to his family and his face without his consent and by hacking into his phone. Yeah, fake Parlo is definitely a psychopath and deserves to lose his platform. And he's also said he's going after, I think, Flamingo. Obviously, he hasn't done that, but yeah, this 15-year-old game developer who was very aspiring. He now has most of his hopes crushed because people are probably going to be forever associating him with Sprunki and all that content slop. So who is truly to blame here? Well, all the Twitter people that blame Sprunky Dev for everything, they should be ashamed of themselves. Decided decided to stress out a 15-year-old and gave people like fake Parlo reasons to hate him to the point where they would hack him. Well, it was just fake Parlo, but still. And there was also Lanky Box and Game Tunes. Those channels created the majority of the slop content, which people looked down upon, and therefore led to the hacking and therefore cancellation of Sprunky. I think if I get to Sprunky, I'll probably enjoy it. It sounds like quite a nice game. It's shame people thought it was just some content slop garbage, because it isn't. It truly isn't. Well, probably. One more thing. I think it also needs to be said that I do not support hate or harassment against Sprunky Dev. If you manage to find out who he is via Parlo's video, please do not put this little boy under stress. I'm sure the 15-year-old is already stressed enough with his entire internet personality, reputation. It's all gone. He might as well have. No, he wouldn't have. I mean, and unless you truly want to, don't go after Game Tunes and all that. Don't start spreading hate comments on them. Like, they are bad. Just like their videos. Leave a respectful comment. Be the better person. Okay. So, I don't think anybody would have enjoyed this video. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next video.